Good evening, everyone. Thank you so much for joining me. My name is Abalab. I am a retro variety streamer. Tonight we are going to be playing Star Star Trek Starfleet Academy Starship Bridge Simulator. This is a fairly interesting game, only because it literally goes through all 4 years of the Academy, and you're able to create your own character, go as gung ho as you want. It's got some really nice lore in this game. This is based off of the original Star Trek series, not the Kelvin timeline. Not to say that there's anything wrong with the Kelvin timeline, just saying that this is more the original. So if things look a little bit funky, a little bit off, that would be the reason why. This is actually a game that I have not played in years, but I have played through it. I have played through all 4 years of the Academy, and I can vouch for the fact that there are definitely multiple endings to this. So let's go ahead and get started. We're going to go with a new character here, and let's see, who do we want to be? Let's see, there's no dare in, so we're just going to go with dare roll. Okay, Hawkins, Eberts, Barnes, Green, Taylor, Comstock, like Hawkins, Robert Hawkins from Jericho. And let's go ahead and pick this off. Do we want to be legend, advanced? No, let's go with average. So, in other words, we're going to go take the easy. And we got beautiful San Francisco. Let's see here. Is this the classroom? This looks more like some sort of garage or something, just seriously souped up. Rotherot, the red alert must be sounded whenever your ship encounters an emergency situation. It informs the crew that they must prepare for a crisis. Red alert raises shields and readies the weapon system. Yellow alert is used when you wish to raise shields but leave weapon systems powered down. When encountering an uncertain situation, yellow alert will keep you at a highly ready state without presenting a hostile intention. And condition green is normal running status. Going into a hazardous situation at condition green is extremely foolhardy and will probably cost you your ship. Yeah, no kidding. Okay. The Academy transcript. We're going to walk out of this classroom for a little bit. Let's see what's in the Chow Hall. But I guess that these are my fellow cadets. Hopefully they'll be in the simulator with me. Let's see who these are. So Jeff Collin, running the helm, and will be also my first officer. Looking forward to working with you. Read your performance file. Very capable as a helmsman. I like this guy already. Style points. That's what I'm talking about. Okay. We got Elliot. Wow. Okay. You can introduce yourself by proving your command ability to me in the simulator. No time for idle chatter. But he's got time to sit around in Chow Hall. Go figure. Hey, Sturek. I'm going to guess this guy's Vulcan. Sturek, son of Stoon. Vulcans make the best science officers. There's statistical data to support that statement, but I prefer to be judged on my own merits. Respectable. Respectable. Okay. Magia? Is this maybe the Andoria? She's going to be our communications officer. That's really great. So, pretty neutral personality there. Never mind, I take it back. A little bit optimistic. And we got Brady. Robin Brady, the engineer. A little anxious, but Hopefully, get along okay. Goes to the Academy Lounge. Jones. No alcohol here, but he likes to make his own beverages. That sounds a little sketch, but okay. Try to keep an open mind, right? Okay. We have here dormitories. Dormitories. Okay, so got the save screen, I guess. Oh, nice. Jeff Colland, human, 21 years old, 23-year-old human Orion. Oh, okay. That kind of explains the standoffish attitude then. Half Orion. Andorian, okay, 20 years old. God dang. 19. That's impressive. Okay. Sturk, 27, but Sirius Vulcan, understandable. Commander Rothrot, 42 years old, from Mars. Okay, let's see. Ooh. Over Earth class. Okay, so I'm going to guess that we're going to be able to take a ride in each of these. Light Cruiser Miranda, which is actually kind of surprising because I think that this is one of those ships that's really used as cannon fodder in a lot of different Star Trek films. So this is usually one of those ships that it makes an appearance and just gets taken out nice and quick. And if I'm not mistaken, this is actually the same type of ship that that was featured in the Wrath of Khan, as the hijacked Federation ship that goes up against the Enterprise. So it'll be interesting piloting this one. Constitution class, iconic. This here reminds me so very much of the Enterprise. And then, of course, the Excelsior battle cruiser. Look at that. She's a beauty. Leon Katinga. Dude. Okay, we got Klingon Bird Prey. Alright. What else we got? We got Romulans in this game. Okay. Scout, Bird of Prey, which looks dinky as hell compared to this here. The E7R Light Cruiser. And the Romulan Phoenix. Oh, smacks. Okay, yeah, that doesn't look all that great to take on. Okay, we got the Gorn. Just blasters? No torpedoes? Okay. Tholians. You know, that design reminds me so much of a series I watched recently called Space Above and Beyond. This is actually reminiscent of the enemy type ships. Hopefully not as maneuverable, but we'll find out. And then the Venturi. Okay, a little Scorpion like, but alright. Let's see what these guys got. Okay, we've got the different types of governments featured in this game. We've got Gorn. Nothing really known about them, except that we had a disastrous first contact. Almost kind of wonder whether that has something to do with the original series episode featuring Kirk fighting against the Gorn. Of course, the Klingon Empire. First contact between the Klingon Empire and the Federation took place. Also considered disastrous, with war for over 100 years. Okay, have we had a successful first contact? Like, is that something that we're going to be able to read about here? So the space between Klingon Empire and the Federation of Planets. Okay, well, that makes sense. Same thing with the Romulan neutral zone. established in 2160 by the Treaty of Algernon. Offshoot of the Vulcan race. Joining an assembly. Had continuing conflicts with them since 2268. And we now have simulations because, well, they're not exactly the friendliest towards us. Okay, I can understand that. 150 allied planets in the Federation. United for defensive as well as scientific reasons. We have a active military force for defensive reasons. Though I don't know that I really consider Starfleet to be a military organization so much as an exploratory organization. So, military? I don't know about that. More like explorers who have weapons. State of tension with the Klingon Empire, Romulan Empire, and the Tholian Assembly. Oh, that's that's not good. That's not good. But what are you gonna do? I guess it also depends on where each of these different empires are in relation to Federation space. Hopefully, this is not one of those situations where we're just purely surrounded by all of our hostile or not too fond of us neighbors here. So let's see. Next, that races. The Endorians, blue skin, bilateral antennae, more reptilian. The humanoid warrior race of Klingons. Non-corporeal race that has found a way to quell the Federation Klingon 100-year war. It's impressive. Got the green-skinned Orions, who are more or less pirates in the Star Trek lore, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see, the Romulans, offshoot of the Vulcans, highly passionate, aggressive, but honorable. Klingons would question that. Tellarites, porcine, physical traits. One of the founding members of the Federation, and from watching the TV series Enterprise. Very, very much accustomed to trading insults as a means of endearing oneself to another person. Very interesting culture. Tholians, intelligent, non-humanoid, crystalline-based race, highly territorial and known for punctuality. Okay, that seems a little bit odd to mention. I understand the territorial piece, but the punctuality, not so much. The Venturi, humanoid race, noted for rough gray skin and protrusions on face and body, turned to piracy because of failing finances. So, just about sounds almost like Nausicaans from the Next Generation. And of course, we got the Vulcans, who have been a definite key member of the Federation and apparently, statistically, make great science officers. So, we have this sleepy time here. I think we'll pass on that. And is this a... Okay, training simulator. Yeah, okay, in that case then we're going to skip out on that for now. Let's go ahead and get started with that first assignment. Would you like to take the basic training mission, Cadet? Do I have a choice? Let's go for the real tests. We're gonna get a little jumping into the action. Okay, I think I missed something here. Okay, I am Commander Alex Rothra. I'll be your instructor for most of your simulator training. Your first series of missions will take place on our Mark IV Oberth class science vessel simulator, known as the USS Banting. Today's mission will involve the removal of a highly radioactive object which is about to crash into a planet, which, if it does hit the planet's atmosphere, all life on the planet will be threatened. I imagine as much. Your orders are to proceed to Beta 2, find the object. Once you've located it, use your tractor beam pull it a safe distance away from the planet, and destroy the object. Return to Starbase 12 after mission is completed. Okay, so this seems like it's going to be a basic, familiarization with the controls, going from, if we're going off of the quote-unquote coursework, learning how to use the different types of conditions, condition green to condition yellow to condition, or condition yellow, oh my goodness, yellow alert, red alert, and use your weapons. Okay, I like this. I like this. Where did the radioactive object come from? Not really available, but maybe either a derelict spacecraft or an abandoned probe. Okay. When will we know when we're far enough to safely detonate it? The science officer will warn you of this. Okay. Do we believe that there's going to be any trouble finding it before it gets too close to the planet? Should be easy to spot because of its wideband radiation signature. Check your short-range sensors when you planet. Okay, so, if I'm not mistaken, the short-range, medium-range, long-range sensors in this game, if I remember correctly, don't matter. Your sensors are your sensors are your sensors. So we have Helm. Here you'll be able to turn on or turn off your tactical display, raise shields, raise weapons, activate your tractor beam. We have engineering with their different types of repair priorities. But goodness knows, probably don't want to use this during the middle of combat. We got a science station. Oh, I forgot there was combat mode, and I don't think that this actually helps us very much. We got short range, medium range, long range radar, combat mode. You can do a sensor sweep. Status reports. You may refer to our orders. At Megiddo's com station, and we have the computer which shares with us different little tidbits. So let's talk a little bit more about Beta 2. Beta 2 is a Class M world, Federation colony existing there for 2 years. Mining is colony's primary function because of the mineral content. A Beta star system consists of a red giant. There's 2 planets orbiting it, and the Oberth starship used for scientific missions, named after the German rocket pioneer Hermann Oberth. Interesting. So, science class, lightly armed. I already looked at that. So let's exit there. We got communications. We can handle. Mission not accomplished. We'll continue on. Let's see our orders. Or to get to it. So let's go from Federation Space to Beta 2. Sector. So accelerate. Okay, here we go. And go ahead and do a sensor sweep. Nothing unusual. Considering that we are going to be dealing with some radiation, we'll probably go ahead and raise shields. So let's go to yellow alert. Let's approach the planet, see if maybe there's that rogue object. I like the fact that they got the radar in the middle there. It's going to be a little nicer. So I don't see anything this side of the planet, but something just popped up on scans on the other side. So let's get a little closer to this. Radiation at dangerous levels. Activate our trajectory beam. Right, get closer. Okay, we got the object in tow. So let's book it. Oh man, this thing caps out at half impulse. Oh, that's not good. Science officer, you get to tell me we're blow this thing up. We're now at a safe distance to destroy the object. Okay, so at this point, I think it's probably going to be a safe bet. Let's go ahead and come to a full stop. Go to red alert. Release this object from our tractor beam. Go to half impulse for a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to guess those little green indicators on either side of the bridge are going to be weapons. Let's put a little more distance between us and that radioactive object. Yours looks good enough, so we're going to cut the engines. We're in the ship. Okay, yeah, no, I probably need to get a little closer. I think there's tactical. Yes, there is tactical. So hopefully this gives me some indication of how much health this object has. Okay. Object destroyed. Excellent. So that also means we can go back down to regular. And then let's go ahead and go back to space station. New Starbase, Starbase. Starbase 12. Mission accomplished, Starbase 12. 75% score is considered passing grade. We got a 100%. I kind of expected a 105 for those style points that Elliot. No, not Elliot. It was, I think, Jeff had mentioned he was going to be able to bring style points to this. My helmsman, my XO, is supposed to be giving me some style points here. Oh, great job. Hashtag dismissed. Back in the Chow Hall, let's see what Colin has to say. The best first officer at the Academy. Best first officer is a second place person. Right after that, best captain. Wow. I don't know yet. I'll have to meet him first. Best setup. Jeez. Seriously standoffish. Okay. Wants to be left alone. I guess we gotta slam dunk a few more of these missions before he'll warm up to us. Hopefully he actually warms up to us. Sturrock is just watching people. Yeah, people watching can be a very interesting experience, actually. It kind of depends on where you're talking about, whether it's like the mall or what have you, but it definitely can be interesting. Let's see. Pleasure to serve with you. It's, that's so nice. So nice. Oh, come on, Brady. Really? Man, yeah, that anxiety's getting to him. So, well, quits for the day, and let's see what's on the second mission here. Good starship captain never loses their cool. One must always remain in control of one's emotions. This is more often than not an indication of a good starship captain. What are they going to be throwing our way? They're saying this. Uh, let's find out. 3 weeks ago, Starfleet lost contact with the USS Kitty Hawk. It was in unexplored space at the time of its last communication. We are to find the Kitty Hawk and return to Starbase 14. The Hawk was last seen in Sector 015.022, Start there. Okay. We're going to be staying with this here science vessel. What type of vessel is this? Miranda class light cruiser. So, I'm not liking this. Because if they ran into a hostile enemy, we are going to be outclassed. Don't know how I like that. Anything known about these sectors? Not much. There's some evidence of inhabited stations, but largely unknown and unexplored space. Wow, Rothrot, let's hope so. You can count on us, let's hope so. Dude has no faith. Okay. So, let's see. We are going to... Well, let's check out what we got on the computer this time around. We got the USS Kitty Hawk. It's a Miranda class light cruiser, captained by John Fultz, on a science mission in the aforementioned sector. Miranda class, introduced in the late 21st century, named for Prospero's daughter. From the Tempest. I did not know this. Iron storms. Okay, so that's not looking so good. A phenomenon characterized by an intense bombardment of charged particles. Okay. If that's what we're gonna have to deal with, that's what we're gonna have to deal with. So let's go to some unexplored space, see what's going on here. Starfleet message buoy is close to the planet. Let's go ahead and get there and... Oh, that's one thing I forgot about with this game. So, unfortunately, the radar doesn't necessarily show you the location of the planet unless you switch. Well, okay, I take it back. If you do switch your radar from combat mode to something else, you can see these different planets and objects and what have you. But one thing that's tricky is when you try to orient that direction, it doesn't tell you necessarily if it's up or down, or at least um, not very easily. Like, watch this. You're going to see that down arrow to tell you to look down. If I'm mistaken, if you're far enough out, you might not actually see that planet. So right now we're in good distance, but if you're out beyond those two concentric circles, you're kind of screwed. You just have to keep on looking, see if maybe you can see that small little red dot. So let's go ahead and get closer to this message buoy. See what the Kitty Hawk ended up doing. Hopefully, this is just some buoy that says, "Wait, Short-range sensors reveal signs of heavy orbital bombardment, nuclear weapons, and its atmosphere appears to have been burned away in the atomic fire. Oh, yes. Hopefully that was a long time before the Kitty Hawk had come in here. But let's go ahead and tractor that in. Hopefully this is just these guys saying we've had something fascinating about this and moved on. Kitty Hawk's communication circuits damaged in an ion storm. We're moving on to Sector 1622. Okay. So let's go there. So we got it sensors. There's some debris out there. Okay, that's not looking good. Hopefully this is not the Kitty Hawk. Let's find out. Where's this message going? I really do have to like the some of the soundtracks associated with these games. Sensors create a massive amount of debris. There's battle here between two space fleets. Can't identify any of the ships, which is probably a good thing. To I imagine that if this were including the Kitty Hawk, we'd be able to identify that. Let's go ahead and tractor that in. We came across the same debris, then moved on to 1621. Looks a little nebulous. Here. Let's see. Here's another set of debris. Hopefully this does not something bad has happened to the Kitty Hawk. Coming in at half and bolts. Debris do we have here? We need to get closer. 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 Wreckage of a Federation light cruiser. No life forms or escape pods. Okay, that's not looking so good. And since we got some folks here, let's try help. I keep Captain on screen. Seeing escape pods, get a hand. Let's see. Oh, dang. Okay, yeah, this is not exactly the best choice. Let's not go with that. Return the crew of the Kitty Hawk. We don't even know how long you've been here for, or if you just have to stumble on this. Yeah, no. I think it's probably a better choice to go with this neutral answer. Want to identify ourselves, let them know who we are. Heck, hey, this is our space. You should, it's our main needs about. Okay. Let's track that. Attacked by a vessel, they were able to destroy the alien craft, but they suffered a hit to the engines, which caused a antimatter explosion. Managed to get into escape pods. They're heading towards Sector 1721. This is their rally point. Let's go ahead and let's head over to 1721 and see just what we have. We have the escape pods here. considering that this is kind of hostile territory, we should probably go ahead and keep these shields up. The Hawk is happy to see us. I hope so. Locate the Kitty Hawk. After completion of the mission, return to Starbase. Okay, so are we not going to rescue these guys? We're just gonna like log their location and get out of here? Not gonna take any of the escape pods. These guys are in kind of semi-hostile territory. Ship got wrecked by some unknown aggressor. Is that what these guys are trying to tell us? Man, love, but I hate this half impulse approach to things. Oh, yep. I go to red alert, but let's go ahead and handle these guys. Okay, so that's not looking so good. So how about we not try to engage these guys? I'm gonna go ahead and head back to 1522. Because if these guys were good enough to wipe out a Miranda light cruiser, probably have more powerful weapons than we do. So really not looking to die today. Go back to condition green, and let's head back to the starbase. Hashtag today is not a good day to die. Let's check in with them. We have him. 100%. Hundo. Down the trail. Rescued the crew of the Kitty Hawk. We're dismissed. And time for some chow. Okay. Ready for an evening of entertainment? Oh god. You change your mind, come back. You might enjoy yourself. Oh man. Oh wow. Okay. I mean, I also get wanting to be left alone for the most part, you know, in this kind of like environment or what have you. But come on, man. No need to be standoffish all the time. Want to see who else we have. Oh, come on, Sturrock. Nah, you did okay, bro. You did alright. Yeah, looks tired. I feel fine. Thank you, Bakia. I know I look like crap, but hey, no need for that. I feel better next mission. Oh, come on, dude. Did alright for the first two? Did alright. Gotta have more of that confidence. Okay, let's see what Joe's has got here. A mint tea? Okay, so nothing fancy. Respectable. Okay, let's try out the third mission here. Space is very big. You want to keep a close eye on your long-range sensors. Don't forget to consult your science officer for advice or sensor scans. Check your sensors. Check yourself before you wreck yourself. Thank you, Rothrot. Definitely appreciate that, brah. Okay. What's next? Third simulator mission will involve the rescue of the freighter Mori. It is under attack from the Venturi in the Eridani system. We're the only starship near the sector that has any chance of rescuing it. That doesn't bode so well for the Moray. I mean, Venturi, one, maybe two ships. Long-range sensor readings are sketchy. How alarmed are our freighter friends? They have 4 phaser arrays, just 2 of those. No match for them. Bruh, I don't know if I'm a good match for these Venturi ships. I mean, I have what, one phaser array and some torpedoes. Hashtag get creative. Okay, so first things first, let's go ahead and check out Eridani's mission. 5 planets. Second planet is Class K, has pressure dome for some mining. Kaizala Outpost, which is a trading facility for the Eridani's mining colony and equipped with starship repair facilities for local trade routes. The Moray, privately owned Federation registered freighter, for speed for its maximum speed, and apparently very limited defensive capabilities, but at least they got some defensive capabilities. Venturi, mercantile race, with some members turning to terror to support their failing business ventures. Okay. Actinide compounds, radioactive compounds often found in uranium, can interfere with ship sensors. I'm not liking where that's going already. And how about uranium? Extremely strong metallic alloy commonly used in starships. Okay, so at some point or other, we're going to see that our sensors are going to get blocked, I guess. Okay, so let's go to Eridani's and let's rescue. Let's try to hail these folks. Would be of assistance. Raider. Venturi retreated. It's strange we were in shields down, sensors blinded. They left. Yeah, that's highly suspicious. Complete adequate repairs. Stay the area to make sure the sector is clear of further Venturi interference. Okay. So let's go to yellow alert and let's approach them. But I'm also wondering whether these guys have anything attached to their hull. That does seem extremely suspicious that they're... I'm pretty sure I saw this on an episode of Enterprise. Nearby asteroids have a high content of actinide compounds, which are interfering with sensor scans. Yeah, this definitely seems like a plot from series Enterprise. These guys have got to have like something attached to their hull or something, like a mine tracking device or something. There's no reason why those guys would have let these traders go. Hashtag, they could be my wingman anytime. So they're speeding up and on course for Bezilla. Let's go follow them. And since we don't have anything jamming our sensors anymore, let's have a look. Sensors indicate antimatter explosive charge secured on the freighter's hull. Got a proximity fuse. Make it explode when it docks with the outpost. Demolition's team is on the way. Let's talk with them. Ship fuses. Okay, Venturi ship, you're gonna back off, bro. Ooh, okay. I don't know whether that's um. Oh, there we are. What's up, bro? How do you like me down? Your shields are down. Get out of here. Oh, you don't want to talk with me? Okay, okay. It's back here. Please answer the hit. Okay, why do I got a feeling I'm gonna have to kill this guy? Dang. I didn't want to do that, but you really have a choice. Okay, Kaizella's reporting everything is fine. That's great, Kaizella. Happy for you. Priority to the shields. Now, if I remember correctly, they actually end up getting your shields broken down a bit. And of course, when your shields come on down, you're going to be a heck of a lot more susceptible to enemy weapons fire. You start losing your hull integrity, though, you can pretty much repair everything here: phasers, photon torpedoes, your engine, shields. All of these different pieces can actually be fully repaired, except your hull, which I guess does kind of make sense. Like you'd actually have to go to the space yards to actually get repaired. But even in this simulator game, you don't have that as an actual viable choice. You can't go to the nearest starbase, get healed, jump back into the action. It just doesn't make any sense to do it that way. You know, your ship is going to be in dry dock for a bit. So I kind of like that fact, but at the same time, and it's rough that you can only repair your other subsystems. You can't really repair your hull, appreciably at least. So later on, if you guys see me kind of do the bare minimum to get through some of these missions and get out of there, it's because I don't want to lose my ship, which is, I think, always going to be an automatic failure in this game. So let's see. I think that's actually the trading outpost planet that it's around. So at this point, we've done everything we can. We've notified the outpost that they need to keep the freighter away from them until they can disarm the antimatter explosive that's attached to that freighter's hull. And we've pretty much done all we can. Escorted the freighter to its destination. Let's go back to the starbase. What's up, bro? I'm home. 100%? 100%. There we go. Found the Venturi's explosive device, planted on the hull, and they were going to try to destroy the station. And probably by getting rid of the station, set up a better trade deal for themselves. Good job on correctly interpreted clues. We are dismissed. Time for some chow. Check in with the crew. How's it going, Cap? Oh God. Really, Colin? That's amazing. Let's come up with more embarrassing nickname for you. Only my first officer. Only my first officer would do something like that. You doing here? Dude, I'm just minding my own business and trying to grab some chow and check in. Want to talk about the mission? Unless I did something wrong, would rather not discuss the past. It's always been pointless. Okay? And I expect the last simulation to be as challenging as it was. Academy does not pull its punches. Yeah, I can agree with that statement. Another mission over. How about our engineer? How's Brady? Was I good enough for you on that last simulation? I mean, got a hundo, so we're good. Never speak up, I hardly ever notice you. Brady, but like getting in the way. Well, we're gonna have to work on the Asian to seal with that. Arcturan root water if you'd like to try something new. No thank you. Maybe some root beer would be good. This is our third mission. Many people think that these simulations are always combat. If you go into a situation which requires diplomacy, expect to fight, you won't get very far in Starfleet. They want you to have a lot of combat training, but they also want you to consider multiple solutions. Diplomacy, of course, coming first. Use combat only when there are no other options. That's respectable. This mission is scientific. We're going to be going to the Hanab protostar, which has some unusual radiation bursts. Proceed to the protostar, monitor radiation levels. I mean, we are a science vessel. I get it. That's cool. Return to Starbase 13 when you have data. Dangerous on radiation bursts. Your shields won't protect you. Okay, so how detailed of a reading are we supposed to be getting if we can't really get that close? I don't really know that this is a good mission to go on, but we'll do it. We'll try our best. Keep a safe distance. Listen to your science officer for radiation warnings. Anything else unusual about this? Sent in unmanned probes. Nothing is coming back. Probably damaged by the unusual radiation burst, but be prepared for other possibilities. That doesn't sound very promising, but we'll take it. We'll run with it. And first things first, let's check the computer. See what kind of tidbits we can find today. The Hanab protostar, recently charted. Unmanned probes have mysteriously vanished. The Ajman sector. It's a star system with unexplored space, nothing detailed about it. Okay, respectable. So let's see. So let's go to Hanab. And of course, let's also make sure we get that shield up. Of a high energy subspace signal generated from near the protostar. That sounds interesting. Could be a natural phenomenon. As illogical as it seems, there appears to be some kind of ship caught in the gravitational field of the protostar. Not sure how somebody could survive with that high of a radiation level, but the craft is attempting to send some sort of a signal to the sector. And I'm going to guess that that signal is not getting through because of the radiation bursts. So we at least talk with them. Yeah, too much interference. Okay, so let's go to the Ajman system and see if there's someone there who maybe you're trying to contact. Let's do another sensor sweep. There is a vessel with 212 life forms aboard, armed with some disruptors. Similar to Federation vessels. Okay. Let's go say hi. We're returning our hail. Alpaca, the Hycombia Federation. Choice say, this is the starship Banting of the United Federation of Planets. What are you doing so close to our borders? We'll try it once. Yeah, we're not Klingons. Let's try something else here. Readings of the name of the Federation of Planets, the Starship Banting, maybe Assistance. The two choices, this seems like the better one. Thank you for your concern. We've lost a side ship studying the nearby protostar. Yeah, cool. Maybe these guys can help us out. We're on a similar mission. Found your ship caught in the gravity well of the protostar. Because of the high level of radiation, can't get close enough to rescue it. Who should be dead, but we stress signal. Okay. So they were outfitted with some specialized shielding to withstand the radiation. But I guess there's limited time before their energy reserves are depleted, and that shield goes bye-bye. Lead us back. Got to rescue them. Lead us at the protostar. Okay. So let's go back to protostar. Here they are. Advancing to Tau Pack. Ship cannot withstand the radiation of protostar. They've also with the same shielding, but don't have enough to tow the side ship to safety. Use our shields to follow us in. So we're going to take the lead on this, get close enough, tractor beam the ship. Let's do it. Hashtag bathing irradiation. Hashtag need a tow. I can't tell if that ship's on the other side of that protostar or not. That's making me awfully nervous that we're getting this close to the protostar. As long as this don't try to tell me we're dead. And I also hope that somebody's taking some sensor readings, because, I mean, we're not going to get this close again. Hopefully we should be able to tractor them. We got them in tow. Let's get out. It cruising at half impulse. Just keep it cruising. Keep it cruising. Keep it cruising. You've reached your safe enough distance. That's great. So you go ahead and you're going to stop this car right here, right now. For these guys to get out. There's nothing to hail. These guys already jumped out on me? Okay, no, they're hailing us. Thank you, Captain, for helping us on this rescue operation. You're going to recommend formal contact. That's really nice. Thank you. Appreciate that. Hashtag first contact. Okay, so let's get on out of here. Go warp over one spot. Let's deactivate shields. Let's deactivate these shields. Okay, there we go. So regular running conditions, and go and say hi to the starbase. Hundo! Congratulations, you not only rescued the alien ship, but also successfully initiated contact with a new race. Great job, cadets. Chow time! Okay, let's talk to our first officer. What's new? Hey, another mission. Someday we'll look back on these missions fondly. Not today, but someday. Okay. So we didn't have to go fight anyone. Didn't have to get into like a string of fights. Made first contact. And dude's complaining. Okay, that's great. Finds it boring. Rude. Did you learn anything during the last mission? Never used tractor beams on protostars. Oh, that's great. That's great. Another mission down. Non-combat missions can be tricky. Yeah, agreed. How's our engineer doing? Poison resistance test. Oh god. I guess you could say that Jones doesn't pull his punches. The guy tell Mr. Brady to keep his opinions to himself. Nah, he's helping us stay alive. All right, so that's 3 missions down. I think that this is the 4th one. Fleet Cruiser is a general-purpose vessel introduced several years ago for survey patrol work in unexplored space. You'll find it sturdier than the Oberth class. Okay, yep. So, but this might be, I think, the last mission of the freshman year then. Venturi Renegades are using Gamma Nebula to escape Federation patrols, using 3 special beacons to allow them to navigate the nebula. This don't look good already. I'm not feeling comfortable with this. I want you to enter the nebula and disable these beacons. Okay? Last time I checked, in this style of Star Trek universe, nebulas disable your shields, so this is going to be pretty much hit and run. How we disable the beacons, fly close to each beacon, fire on it. It sure will most likely be in the nebula, because, I mean, that's where they're hiding. Dangerous, affects your sensors and your shields. Okay, so, or what it was like to be as young and confident as you are. Don't be overconfident, you'll make mistakes. Yeah. Hopefully not, but find out. So, let's see what the computer has to say. Gamma Nebula is Class 4. It's composed of ionized gas, which renders sensors and shields non-functional. Venturi, yeah, we know that they're pirates. We know that the Oberth class being scientific vessels, navigation beacons, orbit satellites used to assist in difficult or dangerous areas. Okay, fair. I mean, I don't know why I'm tweaking the sensors, but it just seems like the right thing to do. Okay, so we're going to go in here and hopefully do a guerrilla strike and just take out all these different beacons. Probably not a good way for us to die, so hopefully we ain't gonna die today. And had to try to at least hail someone out here just to be on the safe side. Okay, so well, it's a little spotty. Okay, just keep shooting at whatever I can in this place. Okay, so that's 1 beacon down. Venturi ship is approaching. We're just gonna button mash on this one until I hit something. Come on. I can see it. Hashtag half impulse. This is the one time where I need speed, man. Come on. There we go. Okay, can I get it confirmed? Okay, that's 2. My 3rd beacon. It looks like it. Hopefully that's not the Venturi vessel. Nope, that's the Venturi vessel. No, not today. Hashtag evasive maneuver. Actually, I can't tell if that is a Venturi vessel or not. Oh, but they definitely, somebody's behind us. Okay. Dude, we took one hit and we're down to about 75% hull. They hit us with a freaking photon torpedo or something? Like, what the legit? Okay. Come on, come on, come on. We can't hang around here, bro. Today, up 40%. Yeah, we were dead. Dang it. I had a bad feeling that was going to happen. Automatic failing grade. We're dismissed. But made it to the sophomore class. Oh, man. We're going to be flying a light cruiser. Oh, that's great. That's awesome. We got rewarded with getting our butts handed to us with with being able to pilot a light cruiser. You know what I think I probably should have done during that last mission is warp in, take out one or two of those beacons, warp back out, warp back in, take out another beacon. Okay. Huh. Why shouldn't we celebrate? Well, because we kind of died that last mission. We're not to celebrate small victories. Tomorrow's challenge will be greater. I mean, not wrong, but come on, you can't be that hard on yourself all the time. You gotta stay stoic. Maybe a light cruiser. Gonna make the combat missions a little easier, maybe. It's got a good point there too, because I mean, the more armament you've got, you're going to be going up against either greater numbers or greater firepower. So, kind of expecting this to scale up along with us. Magia. That's our initial series of missions. It's a relief. You're darn right it is. I cannot disagree. How about our engineer? Can't believe we passed that series. Maybe I was worried too much. Yes, you were. Oh god. Hashtag sickbay. Oh, that's funny. Alright. So I think we're gonna go ahead and call it quits for the night and pick up tomorrow at some point. I'm not quite sure exactly when I'll be able to stream tomorrow, but I'm hoping I'll be able to pick up again with some more Starship Bridge Simulator. And actually, coincidentally, I think that tomorrow is coinciding with the release of another episode of Star Trek Lower Decks. So I think that this is now Season 3. There have already been 2 episodes released, and tomorrow is Episode 3. Definitely would say, if you've never seen the series, give it a shot. It is hilarious. And also is kind of insightful considering that, well, the whole show focuses on a group of ensigns aboard a California class, basically Miranda upgrade of Starship vessel. So, again, you want to check that out. It's on, I think, Paramount Plus. So, if you've got Amazon Prime, I do believe that Paramount Plus is now kind of rolled up as an add-on. So, would definitely recommend checking it out. The first 2 seasons are decent. The third one is shaping up to be a pretty good laugh as well. Wouldn't say like super phenomenal, but definitely watch it. Easy, something easy to watch and to find enjoyable. Lots of Easter eggs. Just all around great show. Thank you so much for joining me this evening. We are going to go ahead and head on out. I think we've got some some of my other favorite streamers currently on. So let's go ahead and raid who is Chelsea. See how she's doing. I think that she's playing Cult of the Lamb. Thank you again for joining me. We will be on again tomorrow. Not sure when, but we'll try to do a little bit of a longer stream, maybe a 3-hour, 4-hour stream, which will be probably the longest I've gone so far. Thank y'all, and have a great night.